Good morning.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning
morning.
to you as well. Mr. Goffman, in 2015, EPA officials working on the ozone transport rule stated that it was not appropriate to extend that rule to western states due to differences in topography, climate, wildfire prevalence, and other factors. They even indicated that they would work with western states on a case-by-case basis with respect to this rule. But this administration has decided to ignore that approach and instead proceed with a one-size-fits-all approach with your new ozone transport rule. So what factors have changed between now and 2015 to warrant this drastic change in approach?
Well, thanks for that. Thanks for that question, Senator Lummis. One of the things that we do is continually update our air quality modeling. And in fact, since we met last in May, we've done another update, along with having met with Governor Gordon and his environmental staff in a meeting that Administrator Regan led and that I was able to participate in. And since then, we've done yet another update in our modeling. One of the results of that is that when I was here last time, we had proposed to disapprove of Wyoming's ozone transport implementation plan. When we made final decisions in January, we did not finalize that disapproval. And it's the basis of the disapprovals that allows us to move forward or requires us to move forward with federal implementation plans. So in a way, the process of air quality modeling changes on a continual basis, so that not just since 2015, but since the last time we spoke, we've done another update. We've had additional engagement with the state, and our proposed disapproval, based on previous modeling, we're not finalizing, at least for Wyoming.
Yeah, but here's the problem. You're finalizing federal implementation plans on almost all other states and denying state implementation plans. And we just assume that you're going to eventually deny ours and do a federal implementation plan because that's your MO. So, for example, Governor Gordon, with a couple other governors, sent a letter just a few months ago outlining these concerns. The governors stated because EPA proposed federal implementation plans before acting on the state implementation plans, EPA eliminated the opportunity for early, meaningful, substantive, and ongoing consultations with the states. And this is the vast majority of this country in terms of geographic area. So how is this concern being addressed by EPA? Can we just plan in Wyoming on, we'll wait until December of this year and then we'll go with a FIP?
Well, that's certainly not been. That's not our approach. And as I said, the information we got, at least about the updated air quality modeling with respect to Wyoming, guided us in a different direction. So, having used one set of information and modeling to propose to disapprove the state implementation plan, subsequent modeling that we did and subsequent discussions we had with Wyoming and the governor and Wyoming environmental regulators, it took us in a different direction. What I'm trying to say, Senator, is we actually do try to follow the data and the modeling and the analysis where it takes us. And in this particular case, our own updated modeling and dialogue and interaction with the state took us in a different direction from the one we were going in a year ago.
Well, state plans need, as my colleague from North Dakota said, cooperative federalism means state plans should have equal consideration to federal plans. I have more questions, but I'll wait for the next round. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.